Hello Virgos and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I'm going to shake things up a little bit this time. I am going to be using a different deck to do my clarifications. Okay, so we're doing the 5-card read, connection and all that, but we're going to clarify with my smaller basic deck as well. The way by saying that my tarot reads are naked, I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I'm not sure if I've already said that. And I do that by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign of the person we're doing the read about. It kind of helps you tune out right at the beginning if you don't think that's your person, which is saving you some time, and you can go and look for another tarot read which isn't as considerate as me and makes you sit there right through it, okay, before telling you that your person isn't in that list of people they reel out. Anyway, I'm digressing. Shall we get on with it? If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry, I'm dealing with general energies. If this is not your energy this week, maybe it will be next week. We are going to be doing a read on the 3 of Diamonds, which is a younger earth sign, and the Ace of Swords, which you had in my Sunday's All Signs overview. Ace of Swords is basically sort of like an epiphany, a realization, a new start, a clarifying new start, someone coming and telling you the truth, how it all is and everything. You may not want to know it, but you're probably going to find it out anyway. Okay, at the bottom of the deck we have the Empress, the rather busty Empress. I'm being drawn towards that for some reason today, I don't know. The Empress is all about kind of like new starts. It's about springtime, it's about growth, it's about fertility, it's about virginity, it's everything womanly all rolled into one. It is the caring side of an empire, basically, the supporting the people, making sure the people have food. If the crops aren't growing, they talk to the emperor and tell the emperor to conquer a local neighbouring country to nick their food for their own people. Again, I'm rambling. Okay, and the 7 of Wands after my cut, which is, it's a defensive energy I'm feeling off that. It's someone, I feel it's linked with that Ace of Swords. Someone's wanting to come and talk to you, but for some reason they feel that they can't. Possibly because you're this Empress. You're this pinnacle of queens. Doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. Well, it's a feminine energy coming off that card. So that's why I call it the pinnacle of queens instead of the pinnacle of rulers, if we were going to be all politically correct about it. But I'm not very politically correct. I don't believe in it. Okay, then, the connection. Oh, yeah, the energies, the connection there. Basically how you two are tied together somehow. Currently, not always. Just here will be how this earth sign feels about the connection. Just here is how they feel about you. Just here is what the universe is going to reveal about the connection. And just here's what the universe is kind of hoping as an overall outcome. I say kind of hoping because we have our free will. We can get in the way of the universe's plans quite easily just by doing what we want to do. Okay? And talking about free will, you have free will. Use your free will with this read. If it resonates, all well and good. Try to incorporate it into your life. If it doesn't resonate, don't worry. Don't try to shoehorn it in. This just isn't the read for you. I have no problems with you going off and finding someone who has a read what does resonate with you. The other thing is, it's a general read. I'm dealing with more than one energy coming in. I'm dealing with more than one viewer. So don't take it as a gospel, what has to be done. Take it as a guide of what may help if you try. Okay, so the overall energy from the bottom of the deck is the Moon. Kind of an interesting card to come out with that High Priestess. It's all about secrets. Secrets. Things unknown. Secrets. And the Moon in the background there. Things unknown. Secrets. Funny enough, the Moon is actually a masculine energy. Don't know if you knew that or not. So even though it's sitting there on the High Priestess there, which is a very feminine energy card, there's a masculine in the background. I'm starting to think of that saying, behind every great man is an even better woman. Okay? And to be quite honest, she's got rather nice pair as well. Yeah, the High Priestess is also about the connection between the 3D and the 5D, using your intuition. This connection is about things which are hidden from you, but yet you kind of know already. In your soul, you feel that these hidden things are actually common knowledge. Possibly that could be what the trouble is. You think these hidden things are common knowledge, and you think everyone's looking and staring and pointing at you, and they're not, because no one else knows about it, because Earth sign here hasn't told anyone. That's just for a few small number of you out there. I do love to see the Sunday read card come out in these reads. It kind of backs up that I did get the right shuffle and I did feel the time to stop. This is how they feel about the connection. They want to come in. They want to talk to you. They want to clarify something. It is a card of communication. It could be that they've had an epiphany and they've woken up and they've realised that you are the Empress. You are, well, basically in a divine energy at the moment, and you are literally attracting everything. Okay? How they feel about this is the 10, or how they feel about you is the 10 of Swords in reverse. All their overthinking and stuff they've been doing has all come to an end. They were trapped in their own head, and they've found the door. They've found a way out of the maze of their own head. They're thinking clearly, they're seeing things. It's the end of the 10 of Swords cycle, I'm feeling off that. And it's going to lead to some sort of new start somehow. Okay. The universe is saying there's a 3 of Swords involved with this connection. And this could be a past hurt. This could be a current hurt. The 3 of Swords is all about pain and sorrow and disruption. Not always heartbreak. It depends on the read. If it's a love read, it is can be seen as a heartbreak. But we're doing a general read at the moment. There's nothing to indicate love in any shape, way, or form at the moment. It's a conversation to clear the air, to put things right, to clear their name possibly. They feel that they're no longer in the head. They've sorted it all out and they can come towards you. Although I feel there is a little something holding them back there. The situation has caused pain. This could be a family rift. It could be a family argument. It could be a disagreement between you and your boss about a certain way round of doing a job. It could be anything like that. And yet still no cups coming out. No indication of love whatsoever in this read. The 7 of Swords. The overall outcome is going to be, I want to say shady. It's going to be a little bit iffy. It's almost, I'm getting almost tugged back to that whole, this could be your boss. You and your boss are having an argument about how to do something at work. I'm feeling cutting corners on this particular one. Doing things not quite right to save money here and there, or even to save time, or something. Or just because they think it's the better way to do it and everyone should be doing it that way anyway. Okay? All this time I'm talking about love. Where's the love? Where's the love in this read? Where's the love in this read? The love in this read is hidden from you. It was hiding underneath the moon card. Okay, so there is love in this connection for some of you. Not all of you. I do feel for most of you this is not a love read, but there we go. So let's get some clarifiers out for the High Priestess then, please, universe. Oh, there's the first one, just come flying out of the deck. It's the Ace of Swords again. This is possibly why I felt I was going to do this read slightly different to normal and use a different deck, because I was feeling that I'm going to be getting a clarifying sword or a clarifying card coming out, which I've already used. This whole connection is about this clarifying message, this coming in, clearing the air sort of situation. The 5 Five of Fours. The Five of Wands. It was some sort of conflict, some sort of disagreement, okay, what this whole thing is clarifying. It's because there's someone knowing the truth. Again, not feeling much in the way of love anywhere still. And there is no love in this connection. In fact, I'm actually kind of feeling hate. There aren't cards in the tarot which kind of indicate hate as such, but there is a little bit of hate coming through the energy I'm feeling at the moment. It's what's the right word? It's not a hate to the point that they're going to go out and beat someone up sort of hate. It's a tolerated hate. It's like, again, I'm being pulled to this work feeling down here again. It's like I have to work with them, so I would tolerate them. Or perhaps it's someone from a family connection somehow, and it's like, well, they're my sister, they're my brother. I hate the way they live their life. I hate the way they do this. I hate the way they do that. But I tolerate them. I have to, and then they're my brother, they're my sister, whatever. Yeah. So it's a tolerated hatred, but it is, hatred's a strong word. Dislike. Dislike is better. There's a dislike coming through the energy. And it's probably this whole dislike is the root of that Five of Wands. This conflict, this argument I'm feeling, which is someone's they're trying to clarify. This younger earth sign is trying to clarify, okay? Trying to clear up, trying to sort out. They've sort of woken up, they've realised the truth, and it's possibly they were in the wrong and they're coming to admit it, okay? Yeah, with the Strength card coming out there, that is looking possible. And the Temperance. The Strength card is as it suggests, it's all about gathering strength to tackle some situation. In this particular case, it's coming towards you. I still feel you are the Empress. That Empress energy could just be the fact that you are a woman and you are in charge of like the family, so to speak, like the patriarch. Is it patriarch? Monarch. I'm not sure. Patriarch. I'm pretty sure it's a patriarch. Anyway, so they're coming towards you. They're coming towards you to talk and to clear things up. I'm getting that over and over again. Clear things up. Yeah. It's something that happened a while ago, and it's taken its time to actually get to this point. That indicated there was a lot of overthinking. This person, this earth sign, was umming and ahhing about all sorts of things. It is also something you may not really know about. As I said right at the start, you may have some inclination that something has happened and they're now coming in to fess up about it. Okay, what was crossing this? The Three of Pentacles. They are wanting to work with someone on a project of some description is the general meaning of the Three of Pentacles. Still no love in this read. There is not a single cup. In fact, I could probably say there is one cup in this read now, and it's, or two cups, and it's what the Temperance Angel is holding. But that could be generally just a mixing of emotions. Their emotions are mixed. As I said, there's a dislike in here, but there is also an acceptance that they have to deal with you, kind of like a family member or a boss. I have to work with them. But I was yapping on about all this love, saying there's still no love. This time the love is hiding underneath the Three of Pentacles, wanting to work on it. They want to work on it with you because, A, they feel a spiritual connection with you with this Six of Pentacles. It is a card of the soulmate, but it's also a sort of like an emotional balancing card. They want to stop disliking you. They want to start loving you. They want to get this emotional balance back. Because they didn't always dislike you, or you didn't always dislike them. It's something which is built over time. Okay, it's like water building behind a dam. Okay, so this Ten of Swords, well, to be quite honest, I feel that's the dam breaking, that Ten of Swords. So, okay, let's have a look. It's that Three of Pentacles again. And the Emperor, the divine coupling to the Empress, which we had in the pre-cut. As I said, they're free of this thinking. or this overthinking. They've worked things out. We know they've worked things out because they've had an epiphany about the connection, which has come up in the connection. They have had an epiphany about the connection. They're wanting to come in. They're wanting to clear things up. They're wanting to work. It was crossing here. They're wanting to work with you on this connection. Yeah, this problem, this thing which is causing all the quarrels. They're wanting to work with you. Yeah, because I didn't actually clarify it that much when it was crossing now. I said it's them wanting to work on something with someone. Yeah, and then I started harping on about that Six of Cups, which was on the bottom of the deck, underneath this. This time round, the universe has thrown it out saying they want to work with you, Virgo, about getting this sorted, getting it all cleared up. They see it's the only way that they can actually move on in life in a positive way. The Emperor energy is taking control. It is a reasonably balanced energy. They're taking control and they're wanting to keep going with their life. Their life can't expand currently the way it is, and an emperor's job is to expand the empire. That's pretty much all the emperor is there to do. Okay? But it can't expand to the empire until it's worked with you, clearing this mess up. Okay. Did I do the crossing on that one? I didn't do the crossing on that one. Well, okay, I did look at the bottom card. The crossing card on that is the Nine of Wands. There's like that Seven of Wands that they're feeling a little bit defensive. That you intimidate them. Yeah? Behind every great man is a greater woman. So that's kind of like the intimidation. It's like they're coming in to eat humble pie. I believe this conflict is of their making it in the first place. And then still, it could be anything. It could be that work boss relationship. It could be that brother-sister relationship, or brother-brother or sister-sister relationship. It could be that family relationship. For a few of you, if you just saw that, there was a Three of Cups there, and on the bottom of that little stack was the Empress. It's what I'm actually going to use as the clarifiers for this, because it actually fell here as well. We got the Empress in reverse this time. Oh, fantastic. I love dealing with reverse cards. We're going to actually put that there. The Empress in reverse is because she's hurt. She's hurt from this pain, from this connection. Oh. The Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. Right, the Five of Wands is being backed up by this Three of Cups down here. The reason there's quarrel and conflict is because there has not been communication. Okay, the Three of Cups is all about communication. It's about bonding. It's about networking and like. You can't bond, you can't have network without communication. Even on the third party level, it's still talking about communication. To get a third party into a twosome, yeah, you need to talk. To make a twosome a threesome, you need to talk. It's communication. Okay, although on the upside, this is where all the love is pouring out in here now. The universe is saying there is love. The Empress is feeling hurt. She's not actually going with the intuition. Yeah, because the Empress is in reverse here. She's being a little bit forthright. We were actually dealing with the Nine of Wands. Actually, the forthrightness there just sort of reminded me of that. Yeah, they're defending. They're very, very defensive about this Emperor. They've got their wall up. They're not, or this Empress. They're not wanting to come in to do this. They emotionally, they don't want to go near this situation or this Empress, and that's because the Empress is in a wrath, basically, in reverse there. She's lording it over people. She's clearly showing everyone she's in charge. She's not really being very considerate about anyone's feelings or anything. It's like all the negative sides of the Queens in the tarot deck now. So, for instance, the Queen of Swords, yeah, she's emotionally detached. She's just cutting anything out of her life willy-nilly if she just don't like it. Not if it's not needed or not working. It's just literally cutting everything out. She is in a really bad mood. The queen of one side, she's all lovey-dovey to you in front of your face. Behind your back, she's slagging you off. Okay? She's wearing a mask. What she shows you is different to what she shows the rest of the world. What she shows the rest of the world is what's different to how she actually feels about everything. With the Queen of Pentacles, she's just not being generous. She's not being helpful. Yeah? It's like the Queen of Pentacles is a very maternal energy. So it'd be like cutting your knee open and going to see your mum, and your mum goes, "Fall off your bike? Well, you fucking deserve it, don't you? Let's hope you don't bleed out. Off you go." Yeah? The sort of like wrong side of everything. Again, being very unemotional, attached from her emotions, but actually being very pentacle orientated with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Spending money. Oh yes, thank you, dear. I'll go and spend that now. No, I'm not buying shopping. You can buy some shopping with the money you tend to keep for yourself. I'm going to buy myself a nice treat. Bye. I'm going to the pub with the girls. Bye. So yeah, and the Queen of Cups, emotionally just literally emotionally closed off. She's emotionally closed off, and she's going around having a right mare, basically. She's not communicating. She's not willing to communicate with you. Well, I say she's not willing to communicate with you. Whoever the Empress is in this connection is not willing to communicate with whoever the Emperor is in this connection. The Emperor in this connection is that person there, the Earth sign. Currently, at the moment, she's not willing to. You created this mess. She's expecting you to clear it up. That's what the Empress in reverse is kind of saying. You've come to this realization. No, they've come to this realization, and they're going to do it. They're building up the strength. They fear it, and they fear it with the Nine of Wands there. They don't want to come in to do it. They just want to bury their head in the sand, and hopefully it'll go away. But it's not. The Nine of Cups there is like a wish fulfilled. Excuse me for a second. It's the minor arcana of the Star. It's also emotional fulfillment. She's actually enjoying this role she doesn't normally go into, the angry mum role. Okay, she's quite enjoying it, and to be quite honest, it's almost like I'm getting a little feel of that. It's like she's been sitting there for ages saying, "I wish I wasn't taken for granted. I wish people actually realised I was here. I wonder what will happen if I don't do the washing up for a week. I wonder if any of them will get off their arse and do it. You know, why is it always me who has to do this? Yardy, yardy, yardy." Okay? And the universe is going, "Well, okay, yeah, we'll back you up on this. You take that energy. I'll back you up on this. I'll cover your ass. Yeah? While the rest of them sort it out." Yeah? The universe has this Empress's bag, but the overall outcome, yes, the Seven of Swords, as I said, something shady, corners being cut, things not being done safely, and things not being done right, and that is this Empress in reverse. Her role as the Empress is not being done right. It is a little bit shady. There could be an underlying energy which is actually affecting her to more than just this quarrel. This Seven of Swords is kind of suggesting that there's something else going on in the background, sneaking around, possibly, things of that sort. The Knight of Cups is all about balance, bringing balance. And I think with the Judgment there, it's bringing balance from the past. It was all good once. And the outcome is it can be all good again if people don't get in the way of the universe with its own free will. We got the Two of Swords, which coincidentally was also the crossing card of there, which is there is a choice to be made. It's a difficult choice. It's a, like here, balancing. Yeah, if you put too much in one side, it goes down. So yeah, I either have to take some out or put some more in the other side. That's what this Two of Swords is all about. You got two choices to make, or you've got more than two choices to make, but they're all not very easy choices. Some of them will lead down the right path, some of them will lead down the wrong path, some of them will lead down to the right path eventually after going the wrong way first, the long way round, so to speak. But it is something what needs to be done. The universe is kind of suggesting here in this part, because this is the universe's part, that we're not going to let you get away with sticking your head in the sand and letting someone else make the decision. We are going to get on with it. Okay, so with the energies of that Empress in reverse, I'm not 100% sure if that is actually you or not, Virgo. So I'm going to do a little ask the universe of it, yeah? And I'm also going to ask the universe, actually, you know if it's you or not. You know if you're walking around like a bear with a sore head or not. So if you're not, and you have a younger earth sign who is, this read is for you, and just reverse it. But if you are walking around with a bear with a sore head, and you have a younger earth sign who has caused it, then this is as it is. But if it isn't you, yeah, if this Empress is actually the earth energy, I'm now going to find out what this Seven of Swords is. So, universe, can you clarify this Seven of Swords, this slight sneaking disdain I'm getting off that card, please, universe? What is that about? It's the Two of Swords again. It's this decision. It's the Judgment again. Oh my God! You're just giving me the fucking. It's self-sabotagement. Okay, what's crossing that? A passionate new start. Okay. Okay, right. So basically, this is a repeat reading of just down here, and the universe has just decided to throw it out in a different way for me to say, there you go, Simon. You ask me questions over and over again, and I will give you the same shit, but just in a different form. Judgment. The judgment is all about things coming back from the past, coming into your present to affect your future. It's a second chance. It's being crossed by the Ace of Wands. It's a second chance for a passionate beginning. There is a backside of the Ace of Wands, which lots of people sort of gloss over and don't really cover, because it's a little bit of a negative side. Not many tarot readers like negative. It makes people stop watching. It's the fact that the Ace of Wands very rarely appears the way you want it. Yeah? You put your intentions out to the universe. You manifest everything as well as you can. You ask for, I don't know, a new Porsche. Yeah? And you wish and you manifest. And then one day you get a knock on the door. And it's an unexpected parcel. Oh, where's this come from? And then you realise that your long-distant relative who hardly ever speaks to you has sent you a present, just a random present, and you open it up, and there it is, mint condition. It's a Matchbox Porsche 911. The universe delivered. Yeah, this is your passion. You've always wanted a Porsche. Yeah, your passionate new beginning. You've got a Porsche. There you go. It's not the Porsche you wanted. Okay, that weren't the passionate new beginning you wanted. The Two of Swords, I'm feeling differently than the Two of Swords down here. You heard me just sort of kind of growl there. This is the decision that the Emperor of this connection has to make, trying to balance things to how they were. This one is a decision the Empress is going to have to make. It's a passionate beginning. It's either a passionate brand new beginning, or it's a passionate restart to what they had. And this suggests to me that at the moment, with the current energies, so remember, if you are a Virgo and you got some sort of younger earth sign going around with a bare head, or with a bear with a sore head in your life, yeah, that's because they're being drawn to something else. They're getting to the point where they might self-sabotage what they have to start something new. Okay, I will do a crossing card on that one quickly. it is the Four of Wands. It's basically celebrations. I'm gonna reel off all three celebrations of birth, death, and marriage. But what I'm feeling of that is marriage. It could be an ex-spouse is coming back into the picture, or it could be a new thing, but from their past. Yeah, someone's come back, and this Empress energy is looking at them in a different light, a more passionate light, a more commitment light. Yeah, possibly it could all be coming to an end. So if you're the Emperor, pull your finger out, balance it, talk to them. The energies are right for this. This is what the universe is saying. You know this because you're feeling it with that lack of overthinking you're doing. You know that you were wrong. You know you have to go in and make peace. If you're the Emperor in this, Empress in this reading, yeah, think twice before picking up the wrong sword. One of those swords cuts out the crap you already have. The other one of these swords kills the crap you already have. Okay? One's like a surgical knife. The other is like a broadsword. No surgical knife is going to repair broadsword wounds. Okay? So that is your read. If it resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Yeah, next week's one might. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.